Welcome to the show.
Oh,
140. Hello.
hi. Hi.
Today we're no angels, and that's us. Meaning we're no angels. But
I certainly ain't one. Is you?
so here's the thing. So your microphone's good for like a minute, and then it goes robot-y.
So is that happening right now? Something like that?
Yeah. You're very robotic again.
Why me? That's never me.
I know it's never you. A little unplug, plug back in.
How's that?
Today, yeah, that's good. You started a new recording for you now. Classic.
Uh-oh. Should we start all over again?
No, but now it sounds like you're not even using your microphone.
This is going marvelously.
It does say Blue Snowball is your communications, but your speaker is it's fine. I mean, whatever. Who cares? Um, it's been a while.
It has been a very long while.
I mean, you sound fine. You sound perfectly fine.
Okay.
Just very clearly through your computer, not.
Yeah. Through this thing right here.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's good.
Perfect.
That
I'll
works.
just do this.
I mean, you don't have to hold it. You sound perfectly fine. Just,
Okay.
yeah, it's the same. We're just moving and grooving. No pressure. What does Bob Marley say? No, no worries, be happy.
No worries, be happy. Are you thinking of Don't Worry, Be Happy? Because that's Bobby McFerrin.
No worries, be happy. What have you been doing the last little while?
Well, let's see. I've been paddling.
Don't do that.
I went
Did you
to,
go to Penticton?
yep, did my long old race from Vernon to Penticton.
See, okay. So I uh, I uploaded, so I downloaded like some standings, some race results from from that, I didn't see you or anybody from your paddling, but maybe I just did like. Did you just do like a solo? Was it just you in the boat?
No, it was like a team.
Hmm.
Latitude 48 is my club.
Yeah, I didn't see you, but I didn't look very hard.
Okay. Well, out of 15 teams, we came fourth.
Oh, thanks. I didn't show up.
So we basically shouldn't have even have gone. Um,
You're saying
but
because you're
no,
too good?
well, no, we shouldn't have gone because we didn't even podium. So that's the point.
I just realized my shorts are um, the other way. They're
Like backwards.
backwards. Yeah.
Well, if
Weird.
you want, you can turn off your camera and switch them if you like, or you good with them backwards?
Let's do it now. Because I went to tighten them because I'm like, oh man, I'm losing weight. Okay, we're good. And how was the weather in Penticton?
The only movie podcast where the hosts hang dong in the middle of the recording.
So explain how this works. Explain how this works. So the race, like you go from Vernon to Penticton.
Yes.
Okay, so then you park in Vernon, and you paddle to Penticton, and then what happens when you're getting Penticton?
There's a little more to it than that because it's a relay race.
Oh,
And so there's 5 legs.
oh,
There's 12 paddlers, 6 paddlers in a boat at a time. And then I did leg 1, 3, and 5. And you like go into a beach and then you switch out with the other 6 and then they go to the next spot so I paddled 55 of the 100 kilometers. And then the 2 people, well, I drove up with 3 people in my car. One of them was in my crew of 6. The other 2 were in the other crew of 6. So we just kind of like each got in the car and drove it down each leg. So the car came with us as we paddled.
And how was that?
It was fun. I always wanted to do that race for like, I think it was 5 or 6 years that race wasn't running. I think it stopped for a couple of years because of COVID, and then I just guess it just never picked back up again. And it's also a bit of a logistical. It's complicated.
Did Mackenzie also do it?
No, she did not. No. She's done that race before. I think maybe she's.
Did she make the trip?
No, she stayed at home. But we do have a race next, or it's either late this month or next month. I think we'll both be doing that up in Comox.
Should look at the calendar.
Yeah, it's at some point. I don't know. It's on the weekend, so don't have to change my plans too much.
Okay.
Yeah. What have you been up to the last few weeks?
I had family here on both sides, Megan's side and my side. And so that was interesting. And then we're going camping on Friday. Last camping trip of the year. So that should be fun.
That does sound fun.
Finally watched Sinners.
Oh yeah? What'd you think of that?
It's good.
It's good.
It was We're no angels. That's for sure.
Right. Nothing alike really. How did you feel about that one scene?
Well, angels.
The one scene
Which
that everyone is the one with like the dancing and the dancers from different generations. You know.
Oh.
Flash forwards and flashbacks. Did you like that?
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay. I liked it as well, but a lot of people didn't.
Well, for a movie like that, you just kind of suspend your belief. It's not. It's a movie about vampires.
Yeah. I thought it was a cool thing to do. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a part of the story though. Like the dude was just so good at his craft.
Yeah.
So it wasn't for no reason.
So what would you give that out of 10? Sinners.
8, 8.5.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
I'd give it an 8 as well.
Good. You ever been to Taco Bell?
Yep, I've been to Taco Bell.
Okay. Well, here's a Taco Bell related question for you.
Okay.
Created for Taco Bell, Baja Blast is a variety of this soda that inspired a lip balm and a scented room spray.
Mountain Dew.
Correct. Here's another drink related question for you. I'm sure you used to work at a grocery store. I'm sure you know this answer as well.
I know drinks.
This beverage brand offers real facts on its bottle caps. Turns out those facts aren't always real.
Snapple?
Snapple. You remember.
Oh, yeah.
You watch films.
I have.
Okay. In 2001, with a rom-com and her second CD, she was the first actress to have a #1 movie and a #1 album in the same week. 2001.
Beyonce?
You think Beyonce was around in 2001? How old are we?
Yeah, she was. I mean, she was in. Okay, then who is it then?
2000. I'm trying to think what movie she was in 2001. Jennifer Lopez.
Right. That makes a lot more sense.
What was she in? Like Anaconda?
I don't know. I can't say I don't think I've ever watched a J Lo film, to be honest with you.
Oh, we should do Jiggly for the podcast. Never seen it. I hear it's terrible.
I've heard of it.
I would skip some questions here.
Sure, we got a lot to get through, so.
It's not the patron saint of sparkling water. It's the largest of the U.S. Virgin Islands.
San Pellegrino.
It's actually St. Croix for LaCroix, I guess.
That makes sense. I shot in the dark there.
Ooh, this is so it's a calendar, right? So obviously every question is going to be like, oh, this is, appropriate because of the time of year.
Mhm.
Back to school prep is the category. Back to school prep, back to school time.
Back to school
We
time.
don't care. Geometry. The three interior angles of a triangle add up to this many degrees.
180.
180. You're super smart. Here's a history question for you.
Uh-oh.
This Chinese dynasty lasted from 1368 to 1644. Popular restaurant in town.
I'm just going to go with Ming Dynasty.
Correct. Biology. This classification comes between family and species in animal taxonomy. This classification comes between family and species in animal taxonomy. Genus.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Yep. Genius.
Containers. Containers is the category. It's the
Tupperware.
last name. Close. It's the last name of the man who, in 1858, invented a glass jar that's still used today.
Mason.
Yeah, Mason. Dumb. Okay, that's it.
Perfectly. Skip all those dumb ones. Do you find that your job is more annoying now that students are back in school?
So I think summertime is annoying because all the kids are home, right? And so you get kids playing in the yard, and they don't know. And everybody's like, "Oh, it's the mailman." Like, no, we prefer letter carriers.
Right.
But like, traffic is worse, I guess. Getting school zones. Do you find your job is worse?
No, just getting home after work is slightly worse. That's all.
Right.
It's the only way it affects me.
Last week and this week, I'm off at 6 p.m. So it's kind of bad. And going from like getting home at 1 to getting home at 6, it's tough. Tough on the body.
It's a big change. It's a lot of difference right there.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of being in jail.
Right.
We're No Angels, 1989 film starring Demi Moore. Just off the top here, this is nobody's favorite movie. Nobody has ever thought We're No Angels is their favorite movie of all time.
No, I think you're right.
But I will say that it was it's a beautiful backdrop.
Yeah.
It was pretty to look at.
Yeah.
The town, and it was filmed in Mission, British Columbia. Mission, British Columbia.
I was going to say it looks rather BC-ish.
And it was. It was the largest budget of a film filmed in BC at the time.
Really?
Biggest film, yeah. Which is crazy because Rambo movies were filmed in Hope. So.
Yeah. They were indeed. There's a statue there of Rambo in Hope.
Yeah, and there's a statue of Robert De Niro in Mission. Fun fact: I was born there. Okay,
You
the
were
movie.
born
How do
at
you
the
like it?
statue of Robert De Niro in Mission.
Yeah, it's where my mother gave birth.
That's crazy.
Yeah, she loves De Niro. Yeah, that's the face. How do you like the film?
I mean, it wasn't a horrible film, right?
It wasn't a horrible film. No,
It wasn't a horrible film. Would I call it a particularly good film? No, I wouldn't.
it was in the 4 to 6 range. I'd say.
Exactly.
Depends on how you think Demi Moore as a prostitute lands.
Right. Yes. I've seen Demi Moore in. This is maybe the fourth film I've seen her in, something like that. Can't say I've ever really liked her as an actress.
You see a lot of her in this film.
This is true. This is true. You do. She was alright in GI Jane. That's a pretty good one. She's in. Um, oh God, what's that movie called? A Few Good Men. She's in that. She kind of ruins that movie a little bit. But anyway, in this one, I don't think she's much better.
She was great in The Substance. So
Right. Well, I have heard that sort of a late career turnaround, perhaps. I mean, she had tons of success in the 80s and 90s.
yeah,
So I can't say this was her best performance. I can't say this was the best performance of any of these actors. I mean, there's a lot of big actors in this. Demi Moore,
yeah,
Sean Penn, Robert De Niro, and John C. Reilly's in it too.
yeah. His second movie, I think. He was great. I like John C. Reilly in this.
Yeah, I liked him as well.
Loved Hoyt Axton as well.
Yeah. Yeah, also good. I think, yeah, there was a lot of solid things going on for this movie. I would say, I assume it's supposed to be a comedy. I didn't find it particularly funny. There was a couple moments I did laugh. But I was just kind of like, they're hitting the comedic things that I think were kind of expected. Like, how many different ways can they hide that they're actually convicts?
Yeah, I'll see what the movie, like what Wikipedia says, but it's a comedy drama.
Hmm.
But, yeah, more so on the comedy. There were some funny parts certainly, but this wasn't like a thriller or like a
No.
barely a drama.
Yeah.
But yeah, Wikipedia is an American comedy film.
Okay. Yeah, and I'd agree as well. This is nice to look at, for sure.
Yeah,
I would say Robert De Niro's comedic efforts reminded me of what's that movie we watched? Midnight Run. Was that it?
Midnight Run with De
Beethoven
Niro
guy.
and who?
The guy from Beethoven. That's all I know.
Oh, Charles something.
Yeah, Charles something.
Grodin, Charles Grodin. This was a David Mamet film.
Hmm. Yes, it was.
So I mean, the writing in for most of the film I thought was decent.
Yeah.
The dialogue was good. We just did a Mamet film recently, didn't we? His first film he ever wrote was called The Postman Always Rings Twice. That's interesting.
David Mamet.
Oh, yeah, The Edge was his film.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, he's got some good movies. There's The Untouchables. Glenn Ross is like an extremely good movie. Yeah. He's done some stuff.
He didn't direct this one though. He just wrote it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. This was an interesting choice. because I feel like you pulled this out of nowhere,
I did.
and yeah, I mean, I think maybe you chose it because it's a local film. It has a
Totally.
couple heavy hitters, Sean Penn and De Niro, but that's about it. There's not a
Yeah.
whole lot to talk about in this film.
Yeah. It's basically just a long, drawn out bit of two guys pretending like they're not convicts. It just doesn't feel like a whole lot really happens.
But then they throw in a child who doesn't talk, who Demi Moore is like mean to. I mean, I
Yep.
guess it is the 1930s,
Yep.
but then she does talk. I also liked a specific moment of the film where the child is in the water and Robert De Niro's like, "Oh, do I jump in? Do I not jump in?" And then he does jump in because he's like, "Oh, I do like the woman.
Yeah.
I did I did get a $5 bill that I want to give to her."
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then nobody else jumps in to help, and then everybody's just like standing over the bridge watching this happen.
Yeah.
And to me, Moore doesn't really seem all that like worried. Like I think this is gonna
No.
work out.
No. And Robert De Niro does about 14 double takes before he finally decides to do it.
Yeah,
And then plugs his nose. Yeah, of course. Um,
yeah, comedy film.
yeah. I would say Robert De Niro, about half of Robert De Niro's performance here was him just making faces. Like that's all he was doing.
It worked.
He's got a pretty expressive face, so
Yeah, he was a convict. I wonder. They never really said what he did, but
no, no, they didn't.
nothing bad enough to be killed for, I guess.
Yeah, nothing like that. I thought Sean Penn's character somewhat interesting, I guess. I don't know. It kind of looked like he was just kind of sleepy and kind of bored the whole time to some extent, I guess. But I
I think
guess
he was just
his
playing that kind of guy.
yeah, but I think his character was the most interesting, despite being the least sort of interested in the performance. If that makes sense.
Yep, I did like his ending.
Yeah.
Did I believe Robert De Niro and Demi Moore? I don't know.
No, I don't think so. I like the moment where they were in the church and they're trying to sing along to the church song, and they're just kind of like, obviously they don't know the words. I thought that was pretty funny. I thought that was pretty funny.
I didn't like the guy who was supposed to be murdered at the beginning of the film. The big criminal man.
Yeah, yeah,
Like he should have been, I think, maybe a little bit more important to the plot. But then he kind of just died pretty easily.
yeah.
Kind
Sure
of just
did.
fizzled out there. So
Yeah, I didn't. I just didn't really. I didn't love the whole like. Okay, the people from the prison are here, and now they're finally going to get caught, and maybe they're not. But I don't know the way it was done. It just didn't seem like there was a lot of that I should be all that worried about that they were going to be caught or not. It just seemed like really useless.
mm-hmm. Yep, for sure. They built that town. Um, not actually there. They built it to make it look pretty, and I guess they tore it down when they finished.
Right.
That's not what Mission looks like. Mission not nice. No offense.
None taken. It's okay.
Yeah. That one stood out to me. I mean, I watched the film a week ago, but
Right. Yeah, it was kind of just like a nothing movie. Nothing was spectacular enough for it to be a hidden gem. Nothing about it was horrible enough to be like, this is never worth mentioning ever again. Kind of like just like a fun fact of a film. Like, hey, this movie. I bet you don't know this movie. And every single person I've ever mentioned this movie to, they've never heard of it. I don't think anyone's heard of it.
There's the 1955 version, but it's nothing like this.
Right.
Apparently.
It is good if you're ever playing like Movie Grid and you get like John C. Reilly or something, you could definitely drop a We're No Angels. You get a low percentage for that. That's for sure.
Yeah, I did like the border. Them trying to cross the border often and always getting, turned away.
Back and forth about 20 times.
Dogs. Stuff.
Yeah.
And then like the plot point where the actual father was like, "Oh, you two, we were expecting you. Conveniently, we were expecting two
Right.
other fathers. It's you guys without, I assume. What are they? They look nothing like it. But
yeah, I also like that where like on the back of the book, there's like literally a picture of those two guys, and he's like, "Yeah, you look nothing like them." It's like, yeah, they literally look absolutely nothing like it. So this is clearly not them. But that was just kind of like glazed over. So yeah, whatever.
Comedy.
What can you do? So yeah, I mean, definitely not someone's favorite movie, and not one I would recommend to anyone. I don't think.
Well, I'm trying to think what kind of movie I want to do. I feel like I have to. Well, I guess I did Nora last time, so I don't have to do like a crazy movie next week or whenever we do this again.
Yeah, you can pick whatever type of movie you want. We should talk a moment about this. Did you ever watch growing up The Adventures of Dudley the Dragon?
Okay, yeah, I wanted to bring this up to you as well, but I just forgot. That is the exact question that I asked Megan when I found out. And she's like, "Show me a picture." So I showed her a picture, and I'm like, and she's like, "I have no idea." And then I'm like, "You see the tree? The guy in the tree, dead." Yeah, Graham Greene's had. Wasn't that old?
It was in his 70s, I think, or something.
Yeah, early 70s. He was in Wind River.
He was.
I think maybe something else we've done. Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, friend of the podcast. Sad Canadian.
Yeah.
Graham Greene. So you want me to do Dudley the Dragon?
Well, it's tough to do. You can't really do a TV show for the podcast, really. I did see a post about, like, it was on, like, I think it was on Facebook or something. It's like, rest in peace, Graham Greene. And I looked at the comments, and all of them were like, "Oh, I loved One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. That was one of my favorite movies." Like, he just wasn't in that. But there was like a lot of people saying that.
Oh, was it somebody else?
Yeah.
That looked. I didn't watch that.
You never seen One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
No, I've seen One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm trying to think of a movie to watch for the podcast. The One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Jack Nicholson. I'm about to start The Shining to read it.
Yeah.
So that in the movie stars Jack Nicholson. So that's crazy.
That's a crazy tie-in right there.
Crazy tie-in. Yeah, Graham Greene said. People die. Kind of wild.
They do.
1 minute silence.
He's in a movie with Val Kilmer. I put it on my list. Yep.
A movie with Tombstone.
No, not Tombstone.
How many Val Kilmer movies could there be?
Well, that's the thing. I think we've done like either 3 or 4 Val Kilmer movies for the podcast. So I was like, do I really want to do another Val Kilmer movie? One where apparently he has Cree blood in him. Part
Dances with
Cree.
Wolves? Is he in Dances
No,
with Wolves?
no, he's not. I wouldn't make us watch that movie for the podcast. First of all, because I've seen it, and also because it's over 3 hours long. Now they're in a movie together called Thunderheart.
Thunder. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yep. So it might be coming down the pipeline. Who knows?
84 minutes. Do you know who Darren Aronofsky is?
Yeah.
Hmm.
He's a director.
Okay.
I forget what he's directed, but definitely some big movies.
I feel like maybe. Did you do Mother? Doesn't
Let's
I mean,
see.
this doesn't mean
Requiem
anything.
for a Dream and Black Swan, probably his biggest ones.
And Mother.
Oh,
And The Whale.
and a movie we watched for the podcast, The Wrestler.
Right, The Wrestler. I was thinking of doing one of those movies on the list. Maybe the first one.
Requiem for a Dream?
No, he did one in 1998, which has a decent score, but I think I might want to see that one for March.
Okay.
The movie's called Pi. P-I.
Uh-huh.
So I'm not
I
gonna say
understand
that.
now. I understand.
That one. Anything else you want to talk about in regards to the movie we're talking about? We're no angels. No, we are no angels. We're no angels.
No, I think we've done well saying as much as we have about this one. Considering nothing really happens, and it's not very memorable. I took a shot. I thought maybe it might have been a hidden gem. It's not. It's not a hidden gem. So I'm fine to go into scores if you got nothing else to say.
Have you ever seen The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, scores. Acting. How do you like the acting?
I mean, I don't think the acting was what made this movie not great. I think Robert De Niro was really giving it his all.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think he's the best comedic actor ever? Definitely not. But I mean, he was trying. Sean Penn, I mean, I thought maybe he was phoning it in a little bit, but it's pretty early on in his career, so he would have incentive to really put his all in. So maybe that's just how his character was written. He didn't have much of a choice. I don't like Demi Moore very much. And then some of the side characters I thought were pretty good, especially John C. Reilly. I liked him a lot. So I thought acting overall was pretty solid. I'd give it like a 7.
Okay. Yeah, I like John C. Reilly too. He was pretty good in that small part.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hate Demi Moore. She wasn't very believable as a character, but
yeah,
she wasn't wild. Yeah, De Niro, Penn were what they were. I'm giving it a 6. 6 out of 10. The ending, though, my goodness, they kind of just ran out of time and just kind of wanted to get to the end. So, wait, you saved my daughter and she talked to you?
And ratted him out immediately.
Wait, you want to stay with me and come to Canada? Sean Penn, you're a criminal. You're now gonna stay at the church? Yeah. It's a hard one. I'm gonna give ending a 6 as well, just because it was a little funny at times.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hate it. What's what it was? 6, a little better than 5.
Yeah, I wasn't crazy about the ending. I did like what happened with Sean Penn's character, though. I thought that was a fitting end. Found some purpose in his life, I suppose. But yeah, the rest of it felt pretty rushed and a little, silly, I guess. Silly but not funny, I guess. Just didn't really work. I think I'd go for maybe like a 5. I wasn't crazy about the ending, really.
I'll do the overall score first.
Okay.
Get out of the way. Get it over with. Rip it off like a band-aid. So this film was a comedy film. So the stakes were never high. Which in a film like, okay, you start in prison, maybe you want to make believe that there could be some sort of danger, but there was never any danger. Like you knew they were probably going to get caught, figured out, but they would have been around the townsfolk long enough to convince them that, you know what, they're good guys, no matter what. They were never going to get shot up, eaten by dogs. It's that kind of film. The acting, the ending, they were meh. 5.5 out of 10 for me.
That was the score I had in my head as well. 5.5.
Ding, ding, ding.
Out of 10. Pretty average film. Slightly better than completely mid.
Yeah.
I thought there could have done a lot more. But what can you do? We've seen it now. We can put that in our repertoire. We can pull that out at parties.
It's going to be one of those movies that we look back, like, do you remember We're No Angels? Like, what?
Right.
Yep.
I remember last time we did an episode, you mentioned a movie that we had watched. And I literally had no idea what the hell that movie was. And even after you told me, I still was like, what? And then I kind of remembered.
140 of these ones.
Yeah. And some of them are very forgettable.
4 movies ago, we watched Night of the Hunter.
Right.
Do you remember anything about Sugar and Spice?
Yep. Yeah, I remember a bit about that one.
Okay, so that is the film. We're No Angels. Mission.
That was it.
Oh, that's not a very good score. Oh, right, but it's Rotten Tomatoes. So we're not going to do... That doesn't seem... Okay, not that one. We're not going to do a film next week because I had plans. Unless you want to, like, do a different day.
Not really.
Not really, okay. Fair enough. So I do have 3... Is there a pen in here? You have 3 films that I'm thinking of. Well, 4 films
Okay.
that I'm thinking of. I need a pen so we can choose. Surely there's like it's a room full of books. You think there'd be a pen?
Well, you can just, in your mind, sign each of them 1 through 4, and I'll just pick a random number, and that can be it, if that's what you're trying to do.
Okay, well, I have September 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
Okay.
I'm pulling up. How was your Labor Day?
It was pretty good. I mean, I spent most of it traveling back from Penticton. So.
Taking the train on a long weekend?
Yep. It was pretty easy. Didn't even need a reservation. Just got there around like 12:50. Got the 2. No problem.
That's crazy. Did you hear about the person who jumped overboard today?
I did. Although I heard on the radio that they fell overboard, but I don't know how that could ever be possible. They definitely jumped overboard. I've heard of before people jumping off and then you get banned for life. Yeah, you're never getting on a ferry again. Yeah,
if you jump, you're never getting on a ferry again. Well, but how can they really enforce that, So I really don't need you for this.
Okay, you've already assigned these a number in your mind.
Yes, I have assigned them a number in my mind.
Okay, perfect.
There's some fun ones in here. No matter what, I think we're gonna have a fun time.
Awesome. What happens if you pull out a coin instead of one of the pieces of paper?
Well, they're actually just it's a thing with Q-tips.
Oh, Q-tips. Those are very metal sounding Q-tips.
Thank you. Well, there's also hairpins.
Why do you have Q-tips at your office desk?
This is a makeup table room
Oh,
now.
okay.
Okay.
For any emergency ear cleanings in the middle of recording the podcast, which happens sometimes.
I didn't. Okay. I have one.
Okay, great.
Let's see what
This suspense is killing me. What happens if it's a movie I've seen? Can we do this again?
Number 3. And that might be Jesse's choice. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're doing Over the Top. Over the Top.
Okay, that's great.
And the other two are 2 movies we've also talked about that you haven't seen.
Okay.
We'll just do eventually. Yeah, Over the Top. Sylvester Stallone. So it's a lot like this film, except not at all like this film.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't think they're alike in any way, really.
And it could be somebody's favorite movie.
For some reason, I do feel like this. I haven't seen it at all. I've seen nothing about it, except I know that there's some arm wrestling. That's all I know about it. I feel like there's
trucks.
Yeah, definitely more of a chance of Over the Top being someone's favorite movie over Where No Angels.
Unless, I mean, I guess like the mayor of Mission at the time, it could be their favorite movie.
That's true. That's true. Or like if they only ever had one acting credit and it was We're No Angels, they're probably like, that's my favorite movie because guess what? I'm in it.
The film was dedicated to the warden. The actor who played the warden because he died before the film came out.
So maybe he's up there thinking about it. We're No Angels, his favorite film.
Because he's dead.
He's dead.
All right, Over the Top. Let's see where this film can be watched.
This feels like an Amazon Prime film, just through and through.
Yeah, it's on Prime.
Yeah.
Let me just see if it's on Prime or if it's on. Oh, no, it's MGM Plus.
Of course.
On Prime, so.
I hate that. It's so deceptive.
It costs $15 to rent.
Yeah,
or own. I can't remember. But yeah, well, I'll probably go down to my local store and rent it.
Yeah.
Like I think Save on Foods, you can still rent videos. So. Ooh, you can rent films at the library.
This is true. This is very true. I wonder if you are an alumni to the University of Victoria, if you're allowed to go there and pick out books from the library. Do you think you are?
If you still have like a card, do you have to use a card to do that?
I don't know.
I don't know if I've ever gotten out books from the library at the University of Victoria.
I think I did maybe a couple times. But yeah, that's it. I think I remember one time one of the years I was like, I wonder if any of my textbooks I could just take out from the library. And I think one of them I could. So I did. Which I wish it was easier to do because the amount of times that you buy a textbook for a class and ends up, or like a book, turns out you don't need it at all. Certainly more than once that's happened.
Yeah, but that's how they make so much money.
Yes. $200 for a textbook that next year will be outdated.
So Over the Top is at the Central branch in the library system, but it's on order. So I think somebody has ordered Over the Top and is now just waiting for it.
Right. It just seems like normal human behavior to me. Over the Top, my guess is that came out in 1990. It was early 90s. There's no doubt about that. I'm going to say 1991.
87.
Okay. Well,
You can also rent a digital copy of it from the library.
there you go. That might be the option. How does that work? Is any like a link or something?
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, you can do it. It's available.
You could try doing it for research.
Yeah, it's true. It's on a thing called Canopy.com. Maybe, yeah. I probably would just steal it, but
I definitely remember when I was at university having to use Canopy to watch movies for class. Definitely.
oh, it still exists.
There you go. Well, you learn a lot. You learn a lot with this podcast.
When is the time you went to the University of Victoria?
When did I go to the University of Victoria?
When was the last time?
Oh, it was the last time. Like the last time I participated in a class, or the last time I was there?
Last time you were just on campus.
Earlier this year, Mackenzie graduated, so I was there then.
Did you go to the library?
Did I go to the library? No, I don't think I did.
I had to go for work. I was delivering there, not last week, but the week before. And so I just like walk around because I had to kill time.
Yeah.
I never went to the library.
That used to be one of my favorite things to do between classes.
Just walk around.
I would go to the library. I think I've told you about this. And I'd walk up and down the aisles with all the books. And I'd like look at the top of the books to see if somebody had left anything in one of the books.
Mm-hmm.
And, people did. And I had a whole, I still have it, a whole, file folder full of all the stuff I found.
There used to be a specific book that you would leave.
Yes.
Keep all your stuff in.
Yes. And the last time I went to the UVic library, which I seem to remember I have done recently. I don't think it was when Mackenzie graduated. It must have been for something else. Yeah, and I went to that same book. I remember where it is. And I had previously taken out everything except for a few things, and those few things were still in there. So I assume no one has taken that book out. Based off the title and what it's about, I don't think anyone ever will.
It's a lot of books at the library.
Oh, big time. Never found money. I found a few photos, some coupons, some old ferry tickets, stuff like that.
Bookmarks.
Lots of bookmarks, some cool bookmarks, but that's about it.
So weird.
Yeah. Well, I think that's all I got in me today. 48 minutes and 48 seconds of pure, unadulterated content.
My time does not match up to that, so that's crazy.
Yeah, well, it's because I left there for a few moments to fix my mic or whatever it was.
Mine is less time, though.
Yeah. It's just life. I don't know what to tell you.
Doesn't matter. But We're No Angels, followed by Over the Top.
I bet you, if we don't want to watch any movies between that, no one in the history of life has watched We're No Angels, and then the next movie they watched was Over the Top. I don't think that's ever happened.
Yeah, because they're different years, different actors. They're not bad movies necessarily. So you're not like, oh, I just want to watch two really bad movies. I think Over the Top is supposed to be not good, though.
I haven't heard great things, but I've also heard that it could be cheesy good. So
we're hoping for. But yeah, that can't wait. Over the Top. Until next time, Oh, did we get any? No messages about Spring Boot today. Sad. Okay, Jesse. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Fighting.
Yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah, have a great life, and we'll catch up again in October.
You're going very robotic, which is great timing. I think you should just end it now.
Great timing. And